Hey guys, it's Ren. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and you have not subscribed us yet, take some time right now to do so. Today I wanted to continue talking about my fitness journey. In the last video y'all would have gotten a basic outline of my fitness journey. I talked about my childhood and my weight fluctuations, and I spoke about where I am now and where I want to go. So coming out from the last video, I promised you guys that I would give you a structured, detailed video about how I lost 38 pounds. This video is basically going to outline the things that I did to take me from 178 pounds to 140 pounds. To the end of this video, I will give you like my opinion in terms of the pros and the cons about the approach that I took. So if you see me looking down, that's because I made notes. I wanted to make this video very helpful and useful. So I made notes, and it just so happened that it was 10 things that I did. I didn't realize at the point in time. So this video is going to be about the 10 things that I did to lose 38 pounds. Firstly, let me say that this was over a period of time. So the tips that I share here, how I introduced them to my diet and to my lifestyle was in a very slow, controlled way. I did not wake up one morning and start doing all of these things because I didn't want to shock my system. The things that I did here, I made very small changes because small changes stick. 38 pounds that I lost was over a period. I would say I lost the majority of weight probably within about 6 months or so. And then over the next 6 months, I continued losing. Because of my body type, I react to changes in my diet really quickly. So my body begins to just shed weight really quickly when I make changes in my diet. Like when I clean up my diet and I can do like minimal exercise, and I would see really great results because of my body type. Before I go into telling you what I did to lose 38 pounds, I'm putting a disclaimer out there. I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist. The advice, or not even advice, I'm just telling you what I did. I don't know if you should try it. If you hear me say anything and you are interested in trying it, please speak to your doctor about it and don't be extreme. I cannot stress how much extremes are bad for you. You think what I did can possibly help you, then you need to do your research. Make sure that you make an educated choice. So the first thing that I did, and I know that in every single weight loss video you probably hear this, and it is the truth, I drank more water. Every day I would have those 1.5 liter bottles of water on my desk at the office, and I would ensure that while I'm at the office I will drink that entire thing. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I would do was drink a glass of water. Say daily I was getting at least 2 liters of water, and I saw the changes. If I do not drink enough water, even now I feel the difference in the way that my body operates and in the way that my body functions. I feel very tired, just sort of blobby, not wanting to do anything, and that is because when your body is dehydrated, you go into saving water mode, saving energy mode. So you don't want to do anything, you feel very tired. That is because your body is trying to conserve, because it thinks that you are in the desert starving, dying somewhere, and it's trying to conserve as much energy as possible. So you need to take your body out of survival mode by drinking enough water during the day. Point number 2 of what I did was I drank apple cider vinegar or rough skin lemon in water every morning. I don't particularly like the taste of it, but I knew that I needed it to detox my body. So what I understand from the research that I did on apple cider vinegar and rough skin lemon was that it helped detox the body, and it also helps promote an alkaline environment in the body that will help counteract all the acidic stuff that we ate throughout the day. Teaspoon or tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water, and you drink that in the morning. Same thing with the lemon juice, a teaspoon, a tablespoon, you know, start small and you could probably work your way up to a tablespoon. Number 3 of what I did to lose 38 pounds was I drank green tea, a lot of green tea. So I would drink green tea in the morning. I probably have like 3 cups of green tea for the day. And that is to tell you how much I think all of these herbs and herbal teas are really geared towards detoxifying your system. It boosts your metabolism. From the research that I did, green teas, it said that green tea boosts your metabolism. It detoxifies the system, and that is why it's a overall good thing to drink when you're trying to support weight loss. Now, does it cause you to lose weight? It increases your metabolism, so I would say it aids in your weight loss, but it's not a standalone thing like drink this green tea and it's a miracle drink and it's just gonna cause the pounds to shed. Like, I do not buy into teas that say those things, that this is a detoxifying tea and just, you know, drink it and you don't have to exercise, you don't have to change your diet, you're just gonna lose weight. There's no miracle tea, there's no miracle pill, as far as I'm aware, that can do that for you in a healthy way. So number 4 was oats. I ate oats every morning. I would eat them at snack time. I just ate a lot of oatmeal. I ate a lot of oatmeal, like made into like a porridge kind of thing, and I ate a lot of dried oats. And I know that sounds crazy and it does not taste the best, but that is what I had for snack during this time. That is what I ate as snacks, like dried oats with raisins and cranberries, and it didn't taste too bad, but it didn't taste the best. Maybe if I made a granola it would have tasted better, but when I was going through this period I was just so focused on losing weight that taste really did not matter to me. And I will talk about this later on in the video, because there's only so long that you could sustain that. Like, I say I ate oats, it was with minimal sugar. So I did not make oatmeal porridge and put a whole lot of sugar in it. I use the raisins and dates to sweeten my oats, and to this day that is what I do. I don't use sugar. I try my best not to use sugar. Number 5 of what I did, I also stopped eating 3 hours before I went to bed. So that would work out to around 7 o'clock for me, because I usually try to be in bed by 7 or a little before 7. So I would say from like 6:30 to 7 I would have dinner within that period. And that, I think, is one of the most important things. Like, if I did not do anything else, I think that alone helped so much. Like, it was one of the first things that I implemented. Point 5 sort of goes into point 6, and point 6 is liquid dinners. Your body uses its time when you're sleeping to restore and to rebuild and rejuvenate, to digest and to do a lot of work. Like, your body is doing a lot of work while you're sleeping. Giving it solid food to digest while you're sleeping sort of diverts a lot of energy that could have gone into doing something else. So that is why sometimes when you wake up you feel so tired. And so I decided at night I'm going to have a liquid meal. What is a liquid meal? So I would have like soup, smoothies, what else? So it's actually very limited in terms of what a liquid meal could be, right? Because it's a liquid meal, right? But I want to have something that's easily digestible before I go to sleep. So I usually had corn soup, and not the corn soup with a whole lot of dumpling and stuff. I would sort of puree the soup so that it will be smooth. I would have pumpkin soup. I would have smoothies, protein shakes, because I work out at night as well. So at night would be a perfect time to have a protein shake. I would have like a cup of chana, boiled chana, but really boiled to the point where it's mashed up, and it's might have a few chunks and pieces of chana, but for the most part it's mashed up. I would have dal. So those are the things that are liquid meals that I would have in the night. Point 5 and 6 were really important to my journey, and I think that that is what was most effective out of everything else. I don't want to say that it was most effective because the other things were important as well, but these 2 points were the biggest for me because I had a habit of eating late at night, eating heavy meals late at night, and I think that that is what caused me to put on so much weight to begin with. Point 7 is WASA Crispbread. Now, anybody that knows me, I had everybody in the office eating WASA Crispbread. I replaced all of my carbs with WASA Crispbread. So in the morning, if I did not have oats, I would have tuna and Crispbread. For lunchtime, I told my mom, do not give me any rice. I will eat Crispbread with whatever you make. So I got Crispbread, peas, and meat. I probably ate WASA Crispbread for like 2 years. 2 years. I mean, the weight loss stopped. The weight loss kind of plateaued after the first year, but I just continued eating it, and it helped me keep off the weight. So WASA Crispbread. I will insert a picture because you all probably don't know what that is. It was a lifesaver for me because I cut out every other carb. The reason why I decided to eat the Crispbread is because I wanted to take white carbs out of my diet. So white flour, white rice, all of those things, because at that point in time I felt like that is what was keeping the weight on me, and I know that white flour, for one, is my weakness, and I just love bread, I love pastries. Oh my gosh, I know white flour is doubles. Oh gosh, doubles. Yes, white flour I think is what was keeping a lot of the weight on me, so I had to give that up. Okay, so we're now at number 8. Number 8 specifically relates to eating at restaurants. So what I did, because I did not want to cut out eating fast food at all, I decided to just look at the items that I was ordering, because when I go out with friends or I go to a function, I don't just want to eat a bowl of salad, right? So I decided that, you know what, I'm still going to enjoy these times and enjoy the food, but I'm just going to look at the items that I'm ordering, and I'm not going to order fried with fried. I went to a restaurant and I was ordering fried chicken. I would not buy fried chicken with fries. I would buy fried chicken with potato salad or macaroni salad or coleslaw or a fresh salad. And that is what I tried to do when I was eating out. Now, this is not a standalone rule to say if this is the only change you make to your diet, you will not see results in terms of weight loss and so on if you do nothing else. This was just to help me not put back on too much weight when I ate. If I was a person that ate fast food regularly, this rule only would not have helped that much as well. The reason why it was helpful to me was because I hardly ate fast food. Like, I would eat it probably 2 times for the week, if so much. Number 9 had to do with what I was drinking. So for even to this day, so from that period even to this day, I significantly decreased my sugar intake through drinks. So I don't drink soft drink, I don't drink juice. I basically just drink water and tea. Occasionally I drink juice and I would water it down. Like, I would put like quarter juice and fill up the rest of the glass with water. And that is because you can unknowingly drink so much sugar when it comes to these things. You can knock back 4 glasses of juice so easily without even thinking about how much sugar is in there. If I had access to honey, I would incorporate honey into my diet, and I think I'm going to start doing that. But honey in Trinidad is super expensive. super expensive, and at that point in time I was not having money to spend on honey. That's so funny. I wasn't having money to spend on honey though, for real. Like, I would rather just drink my drinks unsweetened, and I was fine about it. So the last thing that I did to lose weight was to incorporate exercise into my lifestyle through walking. That is all that I did. I did not do any weight training. I did not do any strength training exercises. I just did a lot of walking. So during my lunch hour, I would have my lunch and then go for a walk and come back. When I got home, I lived near to Savannah at that point in time. So I just went out and I would walk for like a half an hour. And then when walking alone was getting too easy, I increased my pace. I would walk some, I would jog some, walk some, jog some. Then as that got easier, I would walk and sprint, walk and sprint, walk and sprint. And that was just to keep my heart rate fluctuating. So it was kind of like the same concept that HIIT exercise, high intensity training, interval training. It was kind of using that same concept. So basically from this video, you would gather that 90% of what I did to lose weight was diet related, and only 10% was exercise. And that is because, again, of my body type, and it responds very quickly to changes in diet. Now let's just go into some quick pros and cons about the way that I approach weight loss and the things that I did. So the pros are, it worked. It worked for me, and I was able to keep off the weight up to now, you know, and all of these things work together, as I mentioned before. They work together to give you a complete picture of what I did. So other than the changes that I mentioned here, I really didn't do anything else. I did not go, you know, all super salad and just have salads every day of the week all the time. I didn't do that. You know, these are the things that I did, and it really worked well for me. The cons was that the exercise that I chose to do, which was just running, was not adequate. So it was good enough for me to burn the fat, but my muscle tone and strength, it did nothing for that. If I could go back and change one thing, it would be this. I would have incorporated weight training and strength training from the get-go of my journey. I would have done a lot of cardio, yes, but I would have incorporated strength training there, because I think that because of the way that I did it, I left my muscles very soft and very flabby, and now I have to, for the second part of my journey, now I have to go and try to build muscle and firm up myself. The other con for me, it's not really a con, but it's something that I did not enjoy about the process. I forced myself to eat a lot of foods that I didn't necessarily like. Oats is just, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but I forced myself to eat it. The WASA Crispbread, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but I forced myself to eat it. And now to this day, I dread eating WASA Crispbread, simply because I ate so much of it for such a long period of time. And I think that for me, food is something that I enjoy. I want to look forward to the next meal that I'm having. I want to, oh my gosh, lunchtime is coming, I'm gonna have this, and be excited about it. I like food and I enjoy food, and for a long period of time while I was going through this journey of weight loss, I did not like the foods that I was eating. That's basically how I lost 38 pounds. That is everything that I did. I don't think I left anything out. Those were the small changes that I made to my diet, and I got really good results. I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you guys picked up some things that maybe you want to try. Again, if you want to try something, do more research. Don't just take this video for it. Do some more research. Talk to your doctor. If you have any illnesses or any physical condition, speak to your doctor first before making any changes to your diet and exercise routine. So that's how I lost 38 pounds. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Stay tuned for more great videos, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great week. Bye.